Yeah, what's going on, guys? GTO Thoughts podcast, SoundCloud, YouTube, Twitter, Stitcher, Rogue One podcast, GTO Thoughts podcast, day 9. It's 11:40 p.m. About to go to sleep soon. Podcast where I recap the day, talk about my 84-hour week challenge, talk about how things are going, talk about man, people watch this live. I think peeling now. I'm not sure why, but yeah, man, it's been a fun day. It's been a good day. It's been a learning day, a retrospective day, a day in the lab, a day spent learning a lot today. So let's kind of get from the start. I woke up at 8, but man, I went back to sleep pretty early. I ate my breakfast and I went back to bed for a while. I ended up waking up like 10:30. Had a couple meetings with club members. Had a couple calls with 3 members in my little wizard assistant for a while. So I think I was doing that maybe for like 3.5 hours, something like that. And after that afternoon, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna step outside my comfort zone a little bit today. I'm really gonna embrace this whole redesign of my apartment here. I redesigned the apartment, and then when I was reading The Art of Learning, which is one of the books that I got in my reading thing, something it talked about like this different form of learning, trying new things. And I was always like, man, I always keep it so easy and keep it so simple. And you guys know, if you watched yesterday, I took out the Poker Life podcast clip. I added in, do something that makes me feel uncomfortable. And I think today, trying these new workouts and pushing myself to the fucking limit, to true failure on some of these workouts, develop some high intensity training. And kind of one thing I took away from reading the Art of Learning book earlier, they were talking about, I wrote down a bunch of notes today in a couple different places. So they were talking about how could you put yourself at a disadvantage when he was talking about breaking his hand and how put himself at a disadvantage when he was training for something called push hand. So I was thinking about how can you put yourself at a disadvantage while you're playing poker, and how you put yourself at a disadvantage while you're learning. And I started always optimize the learning potential of the moment, meaning whenever the moment that you're in, try to optimize the conditions to be able to learn in that moment. Start thinking about all the things I'm doing, like redesigning this and cleaning this and trying this workout. And I was like, man, I don't know. I kind of just sat around thinking for a while. I did about an hour of brainstorming for the GTO Club Matters and for content for the group. Brought out a whole fucking half of 2 pages worth of stuff for that, which went really well. Had a meeting with the group, and then I kind of just went back into the lab and just kept studying a lot of stuff today. So yeah, it was really a self day today. A day of just kind of taking things in, a day of learning, a day of talking with a bunch of people, kind of just trying to make small improvements to myself every day, trying to make small improvements to my diet today. Had about 4 meals today, 2 protein shakes, pretty decent home workout I did today. Tomorrow I'll be back in the gym, and then we'll get back on the grind. Get back on the grind with everything I'm doing with the group. And yeah, kind of just I think with the group, you sometimes need to let things develop with people. Just peeling all over the place. Let things develop with people. Need to just let sort of things happen. And yeah, sometimes you gotta be patient. So yeah, I think overall it was a very strong day. A day filled. Actually, I was on a podcast too. I forgot about that. I was on a podcast, my buddy Dave Tuckman's podcast as well. It is a poker podcast, and it was a good day, man. Good day today. I wrote down a lot of good stuff. A lot of stuff to review tomorrow, and really trying to journal more. Really trying to write more stuff down. Let's go over the things we got. GTO social media posts. I posted about my Sleep Cycle app. I forgot about that Sleep Cycle app. I tried it last night for sleeping. And it wakes you up with an alarm that is they wakes you up when you're in low sleep state instead of a deep sleep state, and helps you be less groggy in the morning, which I guess that didn't help because I went back to bed. So PLO social media post, I guess I haven't made that yet. Got to make that after this. Art of Learning was a book I read. Definitely took a lot of great stuff of that in regards to embracing adversity, in regards to different ways that you can learn, in regards to high intensity training, in regards to, I think the main chapter was a lot of just adversity. Just turning your bad things, your perceived negative things, perceived injuries, perceived handicaps into positives and making the most out of those situations. Meeting we had went pretty well today. Definitely enjoyed the meeting. Took a lot of notes away from the meeting as well. Club message video. Did I actually record a club message video? Well, I guess I got to record a club message video now so I get to record it. But maybe it'll be for some people that wake up overnight. Yeah, that'll be for that. I'll record after this. It'll be a short minute anyway. So thoughts video. Here we are. Do something uncomfortable. Definitely doing some of these new workouts and trying some new things. Trying these one-handed push-ups. Trying these variations of these workouts. Definitely kind of get outside the comfort zone with that. I actually did one thing earlier, but I don't really want to get too into it. It's a little embarrassing, to be honest with you, but I did something that's outside of my comfort zone that I don't normally do for some whatever reason. And yeah, I was pretty happy with myself that I just kind of did it. When normally I would procrastinate hardcore and put it off and not find it a necessity. So yeah, I was pretty happy about that. Conversation with some inspiring. Well, me talking with Tuck, definitely always a pretty inspiring thing when I talk with Tuckman is yeah, I think that's it. Is that it? I mean, I don't know. These GTO Club conversations are pretty fucking inspiring, but yeah, talking with Tuckman, I don't get to talk with him too much. Definitely pumps me up always, and he's got a way of making you feel good, man. He's good at that. So, business marketing course. I actually started some work today on the lead magnet, and I started putting together a bunch of ideas for what the lead magnet could be. The free thing, whether it's something PLO related. I think I'm gonna do one PLO related, one PLO related, one GTO Club idea related, and maybe one other thing related, maybe one women thing related too. Want to learn how to pick up a woman from me? Sign up here. I don't know. Not sure yet. And my favorite part, share one thing I learned. Did amazing. You guys know I love this part. I've been thinking about this part today. Share one thing I learned today. I learned a lot. Learned a lot about just trying to put myself out of the comfort zone, embracing challenge, embracing new things, embracing different, switching up your routines to stimulate creative energy, putting the idea of using, embracing adversity in your life and embracing injury and actually using that as a positive and using that to power you. Definitely reviewing my notes. I wish I had my other thing here right now. That's why you write things down. We should learn to be motivated no matter circumstances. That's definitely something interesting I took away. I feel like a lot of times at poker, I'm only motivated when I'm like losing, and I need to be motivated when I need to be able to become motivated all the time, no matter what the situation is. Yeah, we talked about in the meeting. We talked about some why kind of certain places for me get me into my zone, help me bring out this unconscious ideas I have in myself, and kind of if you can replicate that situation, if it only happens to be in certain situations like a Starbucks or a plane or something like that, and yeah, just the big thing is kind of wanting to don't want to get out of the house, avoiding negative conversations, avoiding negativity in your life, embracing positive conversations in your life and sparking positive moments in your day. The self-affirmations I really want to create for tomorrow. And yeah, got a lot of good stuff in here. So, but yeah, I'm gonna keep this short, keep this sweet, keep this loving. I know a couple people out there watch these things. Much love to y'all. I know it's like literally just like the weirdest motherfuckers, and I like that. I like that you can find that. I just don't know things outline. But yeah, I like all you weird motherfuckers, man. Much love to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Got y'all back. I'm here with you in weirdness, my friends. Shout out to the one girl out there, alleged female that watches the pod, watches this show. That's it. If you're watching this back in 2 years, much love. We got to go record a message. We got to go make a tweet. And the Chinese Poker League. All right. I'm out of here. Peace.